G'day guys, Jackson Millan, the Wealth Mentor here. I hope you're doing well. Now, I wanted to record this quick video as I made a post recently around this trip that we're planning. The idea of us traveling around Australia in a four-wheel drive, my partner and our two dogs, and essentially running our business from the road. And I had a couple of people that reached out to me and said, hey, is this actually happening? I thought this was just a pipe dream. And they asked me how I'm actually going about this process, and I figured I wanted to share some insights around this with you. Now, for a very long time, I suffered from serial procrastination. I used to have these big lofty dreams, and I would never stick to anything. I would always find myself just making excuses and rationalizing the reason why things didn't happen. It was always somebody else's fault. Maybe you can relate. But I realized that this was a pattern in my life, and I was fed up with the whole idea of saying that I was going to do something and never following through with it. So I decided to adopt a new way of being, a new way of living my life, and essentially this was a catalyst for everything that I've achieved over the course of the last 5 years. Over the last 5 years, we've scaled up multiple seven-figure businesses, won numerous industry awards. Basically, anything that I've put my mind to, I've been able to achieve. And it started with really small things. The first thing was starting with finding very small habits and getting into the habit of doing what I say. So if it meant that just waking up in the morning and putting my watch on was a habit, getting up and brushing my teeth was a habit, eating breakfast was a habit, these small little things, and I made a commitment that I was going to do something, and then I followed through with it. And we continued to turn this up over time. And was able to get to the point where I said, hey, I'm going to write a book. I don't know how to respond to that. Oh, Siri's listening to me. I'm going to commit to writing a book, and I'm going to do it in 60 days, and it's going to become an international bestseller in 90. I did that 3 years ago, and essentially it was like a walk in the park, because all of this comes from a position of mindset. Your mindset internally dictates and illustrates what happens externally in your life as it plays out in front of you. So if you're not happy with what's happening in your external environment, then you need to work on your inner game first. Now, when I committed to doing this trip, traveling a year around Australia, getting my business in a position that could support me to do that, I'd already set the wheels in motion in my mindset, and everything started falling into place. So this is the difference between a dream and a goal, guys. Set goals and then put it into a plan of action, and understand what is the catalyst that's going to result in the external outcomes in your life and in your business that you want to see happen. And it all starts in here. So I hope this helps. Keep following the journey whilst we document this path towards getting the business on the road and running it from our four-wheel drive traveling around Australia. Super excited to share it with you. We'll catch you soon.